Hello and welcome to another episode of the Steam Free-to-Play. And today is a wonderful summer day, so I'm sitting inside and playing video games, because that's who I am. And I have made a decision. I'm going with the Kit Fox for my light. It's totally not meta, but it's fun, and I enjoy it. And I noticed something very interesting when I was building this mech. And also, I tried recording this episode just before this, and then my computer crashed, and I lost the recording after I was 3/4 of the way done. So I'm like, damn it! So I'm redoing it from the start. So I had the purchasing and the building of this mech on recording, but those were lost forever into the annals of time. But this is what I've come up for my first build. It is the Kit Fox C, so I get that C right arm with the ECM and the left arm with the 2 energy hardpoints. And I've swapped out an S right torso and an S left leg, just to sort of balance them out a little bit, to give us a little bit of jump jets, and then just fill the rest in with heat sinks. And we're going to do kind of a skirmishy, harassy, supporty kind of feeling. And we're going to give this a try. But I noticed something very weird, and it has to do with Kit Fox omnipods from the S. So if we go to the store, if this loads up in a second, we go to the BattleMax, Light, Kit Fox, and we hover over the S. And we get this quirk list. We get the structure, left arm, left leg, right leg. And that all sounds great. Alright. This looks like this mech's been buffed a fair amount in order to keep it competitive, because against the choices of like the Arctic Cheetah, this thing doesn't have any quirks, so comparatively. So that's why, well, that's great for the Arctic. It's great for the Kit Fox, so that it can be somewhat competitive. But if you look at this specifically, left leg, right leg, +7. We go into the mech lab and we hover over the S left leg, -7. I don't know why this is happening. This seems like a bug or pure stupidity, in my opinion. I'm not saying that people there are stupid or anything, but just it doesn't seem right. Like, the structure in the arms is still there. That's great. Okay, that's important because you don't want your arm to fall off. But why is the structure a -7 in the legs? I've honestly never seen a negative structure quirk before. I just don't understand it. If you look at the mech in my mech select and hover over it, it says +7 in the left leg, +14 in the right leg. The right leg is a Charlie right leg. So it has nothing, it seems? Is this bonus coming from the CT? Like, oh, it's giving a right leg, left leg from the CT. It's giving +14, but then the leg is giving -7. I'm so confused. Why isn't this just 0? Or plus, because, you know, it's a jump jet leg. It needs that structure in order to handle falls. Or why is this center torso giving left and right leg quirks? I mean, maybe they put it in the center torso so you wouldn't min-max your quirks as much, but what? I'm so confused. But, oh well, I don't know what's going on here, but they should sort it out and give us an explanation. But for this build, it's very simple. Just a pair of ER meds in the left arm, an ER PPC in the right with an ECM, and then heat sinks and jump jets. It's going to be a little bit of a jump sniper with that ER PPC, but it's only going to have one of them, so it's not going to be that crazy. And it's going to have that little bit of backup with the pair of ER meds. We're going to be slower because we're a Kit Fox. We got to stay with our team. It's going to be very reminiscent of Slow Raven from the Road to Community Warfare playthrough. But we're going to give this a try. So unfortunately, this won't be the first matches that I played in this mech, as I have played a couple before my recording decided to die on me. But let's get into a few. And loading into our first match, at least on video, with the Kit Fox, we have HPG Manifold Assault. And we're going to go and meet up with our team here. Ooh, we got a lot of ECM on our team. That is nice. We got 1, 2, 3, and then me makes 4. So a whole third of our team has those ECMs. Quite nice. But let us push forward and put our PPC to good use. And something I might do, which I've seen a lot of very annoying spider pilots do, is we're going to get up on top here in E6. And we're going to rain ERPPCs down from above. And there's going to be very little they can do about it, because we're going to have the ECM to hide us. And the ERPPC shouldn't leave too much of a trail. It's not like a ER large laser that burns for a century and a half and allows them to easily pick out our location. So we're going to get into position here. Ooh, we're going to see if we can spot some people. Boop. And he's going to be like, where's that from? I don't know. He's got to look into the sun. He's just going to miss me. And I'm going to hold him for targets. And he's going to get some worms on him. Nice. Boop. You can see that an ERPPC came from this direction. It's going to be difficult to pinpoint me exactly. Never mind. I wanted that to last longer than it did. Why do spiders always seem to get away from this and I can't? Right, well, we're going to try to stay up. Use our patented hover jets. Get across there. And our slow-ass movement speed to get into cover. Entirely new playstyle. It's because none of my mechs so far that I've purchased, the trial mechs, yes, but not the ones that I've purchased, have had jump jets. So now I'm able to do this kind of stuff. I'm able to go around the sides. I'm able to flank. I'm able to jump up on the sides of stuff. Looks like my team's flanking around. I want to stay up because I'm scared of what's down there. We're going to move around, and then we're going to pump in a shot there. Hit somebody. All that matters is my cursor turned red. That means I hit somebody. And we are going to continue to rotate on top of here. And go, hover jets, go!
Fuel at 25%.
Just enough. Excellent.
Out of bounds.
Oh no, don't get me out of bounds. That would not be a good way to die.
New target.
Trying to keep up. Oh, somebody put an RD strike on the thing there. But we'll take out that UAV. And our base is being captured. I can go respond to base. And with our hover jets, we're going to be able to get over and we're going to stay up and we'll be able to shoot down at this guy that is on the base. So the enemies will not be able to effectively fight me, depending on what he is. Let us see here. He's not going to notice me coming.
New target acquired.
I'm going to lock him up. Zoom in. We got a spider. Okay, we'll take our time. We'll put in a good hit to his back. And he's like, where did that come from?
Hit the ECM mech if you can. They're PPCs.
And he's looking around. Meh, ignore him. We're going to take a shot at the PPC. Yeah, got the UAV. Nope. No, just missed it.
Target destroyed. Base is being captured.
He's back on the base, so we'll poke over and look at him again.
New target acquired.
Put in another PPC into him. Nothing this guy can do to us up here. We can just go ham on him. So he's making this very easy, and he's super low. He's scampered off. There's no way he's going to be a problem for us in the future.
Target acquired.
So, looks like our team did a very good job and managed to clean up all of the majority of. There are a few mechs left. We know that Spider is in the D7 area, and he is most likely going to be coming around the side. So we're going to peek over here, and we're going to see if we can spot him. Oh, is that him?
Target acquired.
Yeah, there he is. He's a standard engine Spider.
At 25%.
What a concept.
Fuel at 0%.
And now
Seismic Echo 4. Might be on the bottom.
we can figure out where the last opponents are. We had an ally call out that they Seismic and Echo 4, and that the enemies most likely are underneath.
Seismic on the bottom.
So our allies are going to rush down underneath. I don't think there's any reason for me to be up top here anymore. So we're going to
At 25%.
come on down and push into the center with them.
Fresh,
As
dude.
we just have that Warhammer,
Target
and
acquired.
ooh, a fresh crab. We're going to go after this Warhammer because that crab scares the living bejesus out of me. He's definitely something that could one-shot me. We're going to try our best here. Try to kill this Warhammer. I feel pretty confident. I'm very fresh. Put in that CT hit. He should be crit in the CT. We got enemy support coming in. Enemy support. Allied missile support coming in.
Critical.
Yes! And we end the game with a nice ERPPC to the center torso, taking him out. Let's see here. 111,000 C-bills, 201 damage. Not that high, but I'll try to do better. 1 kill, 3 assists. On to the next match. And starting into our next match here, we're on Tourmaline Desert Skirmish. And this is, gonna be a little bit hotter than the last match. So we're gonna have to watch out for that heat, but thankfully, because of the winnings of that last match and the ones that I did off camera, I had enough experience to get cool run, heat containment, acceleration, and deceleration out of my basics. So, woo! Mech is already a little bit better. But we're going to be moving here back towards our team, trying to provide some ECM cover, and see who we can spot. Now, I'm not sure if I'll stay with the PPC. I think the mech is just a little bit better with a large pulse instead of a PPC, and that's not just because of the mech, but it's just because of the weapon system. The PPC is just sometimes that little bit hard to land a shot at the long ranges, and it gets a little bit harder to use. You gotta really focus when you're using a PPC. Like when I had my PPC Nova build, and I had the PPC Warhawk that I was running before. You just gotta really think about your projectiles and think about your speeds. It's better since they improved the velocity in the last patch, but it's still a little bit annoying, although you can still pull off those kind of shots. You just get a feel of where you're supposed to be putting your cursor. And in my experience, it just comes down to good timing of when to release the shot is most important. So that was a little bit too early. Try to flank around to the right. Maybe we can get some nice flanking shots. But it looks like all of the enemies gone up into the D7 section. So at least there are heavies and there are assaults and that kind of stuff. Their lights may be scampering about and doing some of that stuff, but
New target acquired.
definitely feels like the heavier component is going around to our left flank. Now, let's go over there and
New
support.
target acquired.
Their allies are in E6, a little bit off to the distance, but we should be able to just push this one side and win it if all of our team pushes this side.
Target acquired.
And oh yes, one of the enemies killed themselves. I love it when that happens. If all of my enemies just wanted to commit suicide in front of me
Acquired.
as I was shooting them, so that way I get all the points, I would be okay with this. They got a UAV there, but I simply am not in a position right now to take out. I'll stop up for a second, take out that UAV because, oh shit, it didn't go down. God, it's right in the middle of my bar. I can't see it. There's a UAV on our front. Oh, I can't shoot it. Another enemy UAV. Thank you. Just call him out because I cannot hit these things right now. Do a little bit of jumping. Put in a PPC into that blackjack.
5%.
Definitely a fair trade. Do a little jump snipe. Trying to go for that marauder. It is a good player. So
At 0%.
I'm trying to get him down as much as I can.
Fuel at 25%.
Oh, when we find an enemy Kit Fox, we put a nice shot into. Another enemy you have. This time, we get it. And, we are getting...
New target acquired.
Seems like our front is getting worked over here
Heat level critical.
as we trade PPCs with the blackjack. Definitely not something I want to do a whole bunch of. And we are... seems to be falling apart on this front. This is no good. No good, Captain. We got 2 men down.
New target acquired.
That's...
Right torso critical damage.
Ooh.
New target
Ooh.
acquired.
I am... Yeah, I don't think I can take any of these guys straight on. Even that other Kit Fox has the machine guns, and my torso is open. If it wasn't open, I could probably go around and just take that Kit Fox straight on, but unfortunately, it does not look like I will be able to. Take a CT Gauss rifle hit, takes me down a lot of health. I'm gonna pull up here, a little bit of a hop, shoot into that guy, shield with my only remaining armor torso, which is the left, and just missed the PPC there. Damn. Not sure the health of that guy, but we're definitely not winning this, so we're just trying to do the most damage we can before we go down. We're going to override, and we're just going to keep on shooting here. Nah, we get taken out. Unfortunate, but hey, we did more damage than last time. We got 339 with 3 assists. And our last is a Cicada with 2 large pulse. I think he's going to be able to pull this one out of it. But we did our best. We had a fair number of scary people on the enemy team. Fluffalulz? I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but he's from 228. He is extremely good, and I bet he got one of the better scores on the enemy team. So let us see the post-game stats. 86, not even worth really looking at. And just check it. Yeah, definitely. He did extremely well, and the MS guy in the gargoyle did extremely well as well. That's too many wells. But, oh well. You can't win everything. Let's move on to the next match. Loading in here for our third match, we are on Canyon Network Assault. And we will push forward. Thankfully, Canyon Network is a map that is really good for mechs with jump jets. And my Kit Fox has jump jets. What a coincidence. I love it. But moving forward here, seeing some enemies way off in the distance. Ooh, I dodged your shot, Mr. Mauler. Yeah, Mr. Mauler, you can fuck her off. Mauler is definitely one of the IS's most meta mechs right now. It's so strong. Those high-mounted ballistics, just plunking things from across the map. Able to walk up and just have DPS for days. That hit you again. That stupid Mauler. I'm in a bad mech. I'm in the Kit Fox. I don't give a shit about your meta.
Target acquired.
No, that was a miss. Oh, but we'll smear a little bit of laser on him. We're gonna try to meet up with our team here. Put in a PPC. We'll drop. Because I felt like somebody was aiming at me. Just to get him off my back. We'll stop up. Take out a UAV because no information for you. We will not let you have it. And I'm gonna try to flank around the left here. I mean, the enemy is here, but I want to try to be a little aggressive in terms of our flanking. I want to show that, God, guys, there's a locust right there. So, I'll happily trade. Oh God, what the fuck? How do I lose so much health versus that locust? It's one thing I absolutely hate about IS lasers is the instant one of their guys gets halfway decent burn on you, you die. It's so annoying. They have such low duration for their lasers that they can just literally trade with you against absolutely anything, and no, I'm just ranting now. It just pisses me off. I really wish that they would increase the laser duration for IS stuff. It has just gotten silly. Especially for mechs that have minus burn duration, like they just don't need it. So now that I have been cored out by like just a couple random shots from one of the lightest mechs in the game, we have to play super ultra defensively for the rest of the match. Yay! Okay, let's move around to the right here. Moving with these guys and flanking. Moving away from the enemy because I don't want to deal with them.
Acquired.
I want to get into a place where I can snipe up and take some of them out.
Let's all swing over to C3.
Alright, take a position here. I'm giving my Warhammer ECM. I'm certain he absolutely loves the fact that he has it. And just trying to stay alive. Maybe spot a target or two. There's a target. Yeah, he dropped. He kept moving forward. That PPC would have hit him, but he just dropped.
And I'm trying to run for our base.
Yeah, they're gonna go for our base.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not as a valid strategy anymore because we can just put damage on them and they can't capture.
Yeah, let's start going, start moving towards our base. That way they're gonna have to stop. They're gonna be out of position.
You're taking a few shots here. Is that Ultra 5 King Crab? He could end me in a single shot. But we do eventually need to get back to base. We're going to swing left here. We're going to come down. We're going to go down here and across. We're going to come around B3. Up here. Put down another PPC. Missed the Mauler. Let's take a position here. You can see that grasshopper. You can put in a good hit. It is equal. And they are not capturing our base anymore, which is a really good information for us. So we don't have to worry about... Oh, there it is. Worry about them just this moment.
Enemy base is being captured.
This is such a kerfluffle of a match, that's for sure.
Target acquired. Base is being captured.
There's that goddamn locust.
New target acquired. Enemy base is
Oh god, that guy could end me.
Base 25% captured.
Just dodge those
Base
shots.
is being
But
captured.
he is almost dead.
Keep pushing.
I'm going to give this a little bit of a side momentum. No, I'm not going to jump when there's two of them there.
Is being captured. New target acquired.
I'm going to get out of here.
Critical. Base
Move to
is
the
being
left here. We're capturing. Both teams are capturing both bases.
Base
What we're going to have to do
Four dudes standing back on
Enemy
base.
base
is
being
we're going to need to just put in a shot every so often.
New target acquired.
Oh, that grasshopper's coming for me.
Base is being
I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Now I get taken out. God, there's that goddamn locust. Oh,
Artillery strike online.
but, does it look like a win? Did we interrupt them on the base long enough to win? Oh, our sacrifice was not in vain. We won a match. Goddamn. Horrible payout, as I didn't do very much, as that fucking locust. I hate locusts. If I could choose one mech in the entire game to delete, it'd be the locust. But oh well. On to the next match. I want to have a good match. I want to have like a 500 damage match in this mech before we end. Is this going to be the another Enforcer Curse? I don't know. On to the next match.
Online.
And for our next match, we are loading into Frozen City Night. And we got to Conquest. We're going to let, I think, one of our other team members go for Gamma. We're going to head off towards Kappa. But yes. I get a little salty. Sometimes it just feels like, you know, IS is so weak compared to clans. Clans OP. And then, you know, okay, I'll just buff IS a whole bunch. And at a point, it was clans OP. When they first came out and there were no quirks, basically. It was like, yeah, running a clan, you pretty much win. But I mean, at the time, the Kid Fox and Adder and stuff like that were the only clan mechs, at least in lights. And the IS lights still reigned dominant over them. So, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just ranting. I just feel like sometimes they've gone too far and it really annoys me. But, oh well. Best I can do is either join them or just crusade against them on Twitter, right? Yes. That's how everyone feels that it's like, oh my god, this game would be so much better if it wasn't for the people on Twitter. But back to this match in particular, it looks like our team had balled up very tightly, and I'm going to get behind this direwolf, and I'm going to give him ECM, and I am going to follow him wherever he goes. You are my big brother now.
New target acquired.
You are my sensei. Show me, sensei. Push over heel. I protect you. I sacrifice myself for you, sensei. I give you ECM. I cover you. I step out with you. You can't shoot through you, but I try. We shoot the bad guys together. And it didn't really work out. Alright, let's go over this hill all together. Let's get that Mauler. Delta, Delta, Delta. We're going to focus on him. That direwolf is doing his job. He's tanking. We've taken him down. Excellent. On to Juliet. Juliet, Warhammer. Calling out the shots.
Level critical.
Pumping through his CT. Keeping his attention. Good job, good
New
job.
target acquired.
We got Charlie Enforcer. He's down.
Just a heads up, the backfield is taking heavy questions.
Alright, moving back to support the backfield.
You don't have to, ready to come back. Or actually be ready for us all to be dead.
New target acquired.
Yes, that's no good.
Speaking, we lost 4 guys.
So, we made a successful push, but so did the enemy. And we lost a bunch of guys. But we will keep fighting, because that's all we can do.
Target acquired.
Get out of here. Keep putting damage down. Ah, yes, took out the Warhammer. Keep moving my little Kid Fox feet.
Good luck, Cook.
We got that guy right on us. He's gonna rip up our legs because he's a little fucking IS mech that's super powerful. And we're gonna rotate back in.
Acquired.
Just dodged my ERPPC. We got
Acquired.
those few opponents on the left. Thankfully, our allies spotted it and assisted us in taking him out. We are, yeah, even on the fight, but they have all of the points. This is not a good thing. But we shall do our best. We're going to go for the side torsos of the Black Widow. We're going to see if it's a XL engine. That's the best thing we can do, is do an XL check. Push forward here. And put a shot into the crab.
Critical damage.
He takes off some of our leg armor. Although we don't need leg armor, we just need to keep shooting. Yeah, he's down. Excellent.
New target acquired.
There's only 3 left, guys.
Alright, I need to go get some caps.
Taps. You guys need to get taps.
We're just going to uncap Kappa, and then we're going to move off.
Fast movers should call
New
you
target
taps now.
acquired.
I'm already on it. Put in a shot there, and we're out of here. We're heading to Theta. If you get to the cap, more important just to uncap and move on.
Destroyed.
Hey, upgrade. That's like some pro playing, all except for the fact that you were shooting PPCs at people inside of 90 meters.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're really fast movers.
We-
They weren't at 90 meters when I was lining them up. but
We
they
gotta
got
get to
there quick.
Theta. Use our jump jets here, so we can hover down.
25%. Fuel at 0%.
Yeah, you don't need to stay on Kappa, we just need to uncap, and then we win.
Roger that.
Game is already being gotten.
Good work, guys. Heading to Epsilon. And we are gonna win this match. We've managed to turn that battle around somehow. We made a good push. They made a good push. We traded back ends. And we managed to do it. Woohoo! That was an intense match, and I think that is a good one to end this video on. But we're just gonna
Oh yeah, dude. It's all cool.
finish off
Very well aware
doing
of
the
it.
capturing. But it would not be this way beforehand. I'm gonna say an ally coming here. I guess I'll just continue to uncapture it.
No offense taken at all.
You guys do need to cap Sigma. You need to get Sigma off, and then that's double sided.
Yeah, I'm on my way to Sigma. It won't be. Oh, it'll be a while until they can get to 750, so we got it.
Oh yeah, now that they only have one, I guess it's a lot slower.
We managed to pull it off.
Cleaned up.
And I feel like I can't wait to see my points at the end of this. Woo. And we win. Excellent. Good game
Good game. Well
to
played.
our opponents. Whew. Let's see the post-game stats. 224,000 C-bills. Oh, 439 damage. That is exactly what I wanted out of this match. Oh, God, look at that Conquest bonus. 56,000. So great. Well, we now have a light mech. We have the Kit Fox. We're going to do this build. I got another one lined up for the next video. We're going to do some short-range missile brawling with some machine guns and all sorts of fun stuff. But for now, thank you for watching this episode of the Steam Free-to-Play, and good hunting.